I think you're very parallel, and probably some counselling would help you. You've obviously got a split personality.
Now you're very angry at me. That's interesting. I'm a teacher. I'm a substitute teacher for the Anchor Bay School District. Worked for 6.5 years in the Canadian Armed Forces. I was a military policeman. I've worked in the U.S. federal government, Department of Commerce. Right now I'm teaching and I'm a social worker. So continue with your diagnosis, doctor.
I wasn't angry. I don't get angry, obviously. I just find it, sad in a way that you believe you're an alien, that you can't accept being human. Nothing to be ashamed of being human. It's okay, man.
It may be okay, but it's not the truth. So why? Am I part human? Yeah. I have human genealogy. Not all members of my human family would be, human genetics would have any alien genetics involved in them whatsoever. But my immediate family, yes, they do. Each and every one of them. And they all have their own stories to tell.
So why did you come to Celeb?
Well, I don't think I had a hell of a lot of choice. My mom drove in for that 1961. Appeared with me in front of my biological siblings. There was some involvement with the U.S. military. I ended up being abducted. There was an abduction. I don't know whether it was human. I don't know what exactly was going on. I just have a lot of memories. I can't put it all together there. I ended up in Canada in 1963. Adopted in 1966. So they haven't proven to me that I was born anywhere upon this planet. You go back through all your records and all your research, and throughout the years, is there a government cover-up or conspiracy surrounding my biological family and myself? And the answer is yes. How to go any further with this is beyond me. I've written a book and had not a whole lot of luck getting someone else to publish it. If I had money, I'd publish it myself, and I may do that in the very near future.
What's advertising local papers? If you advertise enough local papers, it will be global. Far across if you can afford it, really.
Local papers, let's just say any paper will have nothing to do with it. Yeah, I've been doing this for over probably, ever since I can remember, second grade of grade school. I was telling other students that I'm not Canadian, I'm an American, I'm born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I live on a ranch. I had a full story to go with it. Many years later, it was documented that my family was indeed American. And let's just say that the American government, rather than have me step forward into media through a passport at me, said, "You're an American, have been since birth, have a nice day." This is one portion of my life that I'm talking about. This is my whole life. I've documented everything down to every detail that I can remember. Everything.
C4. Can you tell me a little bit more?
There's one key thing that I'm kind of looking for. That many humans have had contact with extraterrestrials, so it doesn't surprise me that there are many genetic aliens upon this planet already. It doesn't surprise me. I'm going to guess around 375,000 hybrids, not to mention the manipulation of scientists with DNA since 1947.
And I'm going to take a guessmatic around 140,000, 150,000 tripreds. Those are 3 species. All the hybrids who had children, who carried tribred children.
So how do you tell when you're mobbed? If they're wandering the planet, how do we tell they're aliens?
Well, we play Project Disclosure here when it first came out many times. And I don't even know if it's still on my computer. I gotta go see if I can find it. But in that was a witness for Dr. Stephen M. Greer, who worked for NASA for many years and retired in 1989, I believe. And he said, in front of world media and in front of Congress of the United States, he spoke of 57 species of extraterrestrial being, most of them humanoid, who have been cataloged by NASA since he got out in 1989 that he is aware of. That you can tell the ones that live amongst us because you can bring them into a dark room and they can tell you the color of an object in that room. I can tell you a whole lot more than the color of an object in a room. And I've done it with many people, even across the internet. And again, you know, it's a personal thing. You make a connection, you talk to somebody, and they know you're telling the truth. You know the truth when you hear it or see it. You don't need somebody to slam it into you over and over and over.
But you got to take it from my point of view. So.
And while we were having coffee, his friend Ray looked at me and said, "Do you know about Kingman, Texas?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you know, I had something happen